Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to continue the recent theme of light, and it's a section of the text, chapter 18, section 3, called Light in the Dream. And that's the title of the section. That's what we're going to talk about for the next few minutes today. So, a couple of things. You'll notice that this title contains the word dream in it. Exactly. If you are new or are newer to A Course in Miracles, this course would certainly count itself among the spiritual traditions in this world, and there are quite a few of them that tell us that this is a dream. This is a dream. Actually, it's a pixelated image on your screen. It's an idea. It's an assemblage of electronic dots. Of course, it's a dream. It's a dream. All of our activities in this world, our bodies, our identities, our associations, everything that we do here in the world, including the world itself, is a dream. So that is the backdrop. Understand that the reason enlightenment, realization, whatever else it may be called, the reason this is known also as awakening is directly relevant here. This is a dream, we're waking up from it, and you're almost there. How do I know? Because it might not feel moment to moment like you're almost there. In fact, expect that, right, on the spiritual path to have moments of extraordinary doubt, thinking, oh man, this isn't working. What do I do? Common enough. So let's take a step back. It's very important that you're here right now. Not only does the Holy Spirit, our inner teacher, have a message, or more likely, a series of messages for you, think of what this means that you're willing to take 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes a little more than that, out of your day to pay attention to what really matters, truth. And the rest of our stuff that we have planned can wait. It's still going to be there when this conversation is over. And it means a great deal to every living thing that you're here watching this right now. So for that dedication and commitment, I thank you. That is the highest, best offering you can give anyone, anywhere, at any time. There is nothing that even comes close to comparing to it. So I want you to know that. That's why I often say it. And those of you who have seen some of these will know that that appears to come out of pixelated image's mouth. That language is deliberate. Appears to, right? When something connects, it's the Holy Spirit. You may definitely, unequivocally count on that. Our inner teacher speaks to us constantly in many different apparent, outward forms, and in many different ways. This is just one of them. So, the topic of light in the dream is one that I hope uplifts you. The very fact that you're here, no matter how you feel about your day to day, moment to moment practice of true forgiveness, or if you're going through the workbook, your adherence to the ideas, because everyone that goes through the workbook has multiple days. I had probably, I don't know, 80 or 90 of them out of 365 where I completely forgot the lesson for the day. I did it once in the morning. And if the practice period called for repetitions on the hour or every 15 minutes, yeah, there were plenty of days where, well, Next, right? So no matter how you feel your practice is going, what you're doing is huge. You are bringing light into the dream. Just our little willingness, which is the theme in A Course in Miracles, just our little willingness to let our inner teacher enter our mind, even if it's only for a fraction of a second, is enough. It's huge. The fact that you're here paying attention is monumental. Might not feel like much, but it is. It's huge. So again, I thank you for that. What we're doing in practicing this course is, well, we're shedding stuff. We're uncovering stuff that we've preferred to keep hidden away in the darkness. Our stuff. There's another word in the English language that starts with the letter S, and you're more than welcome to substitute that word for stuff. In French and Spanish and Italian, it starts with an M, that. Yeah, we're bringing our darkness to light. That's what we do. Spirituality is like this in every tradition when you really think about it. And it's especially true here, where the Course invites us to do just this. Bring your darkness to the light. Forgive everything that upsets you. All of your hidden judgments that you prefer to keep from other people, that you prefer to keep from yourself. Well, how's that working out? You can't do that, right? All of that. Bring it to the light. The light of truth shines it away, like flicking on a light switch in a dark room. What happens to the darkness that was once so pervasive? Exactly. It's instantly gone, and it's as though it were never there. It was not. Flip the light switch on. That's what we do every time we forgive. That's what we do every time, under the direction of our inner teacher, the Holy Spirit, that we extend love to our brother, whatever the outward form may take. That is merely a difference in appearance, in form, saying hello to somebody, sending somebody a nice message on social media, for example, a tool that can be used to disseminate such hatred and misinformation can also be used, as can everything in life, by the Holy Spirit to extend love for healing the mind, no matter what the outward form may be. The content, the essence of what you're doing remains the same. You're bringing darkness to the light. The light shines the darkness away. We forgive, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Pretty soon there's a lot more light than darkness in our world. If you've noticed that, excellent. Yes, keep going. More forgiveness. So, what happens when we begin to feel lighter? I mean, really, it's a very game changing experience. Things that used to bother you will all of a sudden, you'll look up and they'll no longer bother you. The same thing that would have caused you to fly into an abject fit of rage, even just a little while ago, maybe yesterday, doesn't bother you. It could be over a longer time span, doesn't make any difference. It's the content, the essence, the heart of the matter that counts. It's what you're doing that counts. That's a refrain that runs throughout A Course in Miracles in all of its components, every single last one. The outward form may differ. That's simply an appearance, like this. It's an appearance, an outward form. I mean, there appear to be 8 billion of these. each one looking a little bit different. It's the content that matters. What happens when we bring our darkness to the light is we automatically have the wish, the urge, and you may even say the directive from the Holy Spirit to go out and extend that light, which you've accepted for yourself. It's natural and instantaneous to give it away. Share, share. That's how you gain. To give and to receive are one in truth. And that's a very well-known statement from this course. Having received the light, you give it away and bring it into the darkness. Those who would see will see. Those who would see themselves, the light, as you share it with them, would see. Many people, and perhaps many people that you know personally, will run and hide. They may even go so far as to demonize and reject you. So be it. That is merely an opportunity for forgiveness. Keep bringing the light. Those who will see will see. They may very well be people that you've never met. And they may very well be people that you're highly unlikely to ever meet in person or even virtually in this lifetime. Bring the light regardless. You find it's natural. Having received it, you naturally give it away. To give and to receive are one in truth. What happens then? Well, you feel lighter and lighter. And I don't mean lighter in the sense of losing weight. You're not a body. I mean in the mind, where the entirety of this course takes place. You'll notice that it is not at all about affecting change on the level of form. It's not about losing weight. It's not about getting more stuff in the world. It's not about having more money show up in your bank account. Now, should any of that happen to take place as the result of your forgiveness, no problem. It may well. But that is not the point. The point is to change your mind, to heal the mind. That's the point. That's why this course makes it very clear that this is a course in mind training. It is not the shiniest idea in the world, is it? Because there are plenty of other things out there that promise you stuff in the world. Nothing wrong with having that. Nothing wrong with having a tropical or a Mediterranean vacation. Sounds kind of like fun, actually. Nothing wrong with fun. Nothing wrong with having money or a nice bottle of wine or a cool car or a really nice house. Nothing wrong with that. Keep going beyond just that. To have all that in the world is not the point. This course makes something else very clear. There is no world. It's a dream, remember? It's why they call enlightenment awakening. When you go forth and bring light out into what looks to be the world out there, all light goes with you. In other words, all of it. The power of God goes with you. You may not realize it, but I'll say it again. The power of God goes with you. All light goes with you. Everything and everyone is radiant in the light. It's what we do. We bring all of our darkness to the light, and we go forth extending the light, sharing the love of the Holy Spirit with every single living thing, without exception. Because as we discover along the way, and again, this course makes it perfectly clear, our forgiveness is either total or it's not at all. You're all in or you're all out. Mm. There is no in between. And you'll know from your direct experience when you attempt to maintain a half in, half out sort of mindset with this, you suffer a lot. It's like something rattling and shaking about to break apart. Conflict, intense conflict. See, what we want to do is the opposite. It's what we've been conditioned and trained and, well, shall we just call it like it is, indoctrinated, right, to do here in the world, to maintain a sense of separation, as in, this is me. It's not me. It's a pixelated image on your screen. After all, it appears, again, appears to be a middle-aged man from the United States, specifically in Arizona, specifically in the suburbs of Phoenix, the capital and largest city. So what? That's just an appearance on your screen. When something connects, it's the Holy Spirit. What's going on with this video and all of these videos is the Holy Spirit is speaking to you. This is the messenger. An assemblage of electronic dots. It takes a shape that we can relate to. And maybe you're thinking, yeah, I can't really relate to you. Well, that's all right. That's all right too. Yeah. It takes the form of a human being who's got some gray hair and has lost whatever else is left almost in what we refer to on this journey through life as middle age. In other words, this thing has seen and experienced some stuff and then some more stuff. And, right? More on top of that. Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. We are conditioned to think we're separate. So we unwittingly, most of the time, and sometimes willingly, intend to keep that separation. But we're always drawn to the light because it's what we are. That's why you're here. It's why anyone in the world is even attracted to spirituality in the first place, regardless of the tradition, is they're drawn. We're all drawn to who and what we are. And you do know exactly what that is. We're all drawn to that. Now, along the way, we experience conflict because we want to keep little things hidden off to ourselves. We want to keep our grudges. We want to keep our little forms of disdain and hatred for some people and not others, for some groups of people and not others. I often refer to politics as a perfect, and it is a really in your face at all times, no matter where in the world you find yourself. It's a perfect example of the ego at play, running amok, confused and hostile, isn't it? We routinely forgive and shower admiration on those that we agree with, and we want to reserve our little hatreds for the other guys, the other political party, people that disagree with us, or that we find all kinds of things in the world like repugnant, evil, wrong, all the adjectives that we can use, all of them complete separation ideas. So we forgive the opposition political party too. We discover that if we really want the peace of God, if we really want to go home, in a manner of speaking, by the way, you've never left. Ideas leave not their source, capital S. You'll hear that again. Capital S. Hmm? Where are you? Yeah. We discover along the way that we have to bring these ideas, these secret little hidden hates that we'd rather keep to ourselves. We've got to bring this darkness to light. Doesn't mean you have to agree with the opposition political party. Don't vote for them. I mean, you don't have to like their Facebook rants and stuff. But forgiveness is for you. It's taking place in your mind. Will the other people benefit? Yeah, but they may continue their behavior. Forgiveness, like we're talking about, is in your mind. It may or may not have any impact on what goes on in the screen of life, on the screen of the world outside. Their behavior may very well continue indefinitely, but your mental disequilibrium does not have to. They don't have to bring you down, do they? You've got light to bring to the entire world. Forgive, forgive, forgive. So, my hope is that this captures your attention. It could be uplifting and inspiring, or you may have received what the Holy Spirit has to say, like a lead weight or something heavy or brutal or abrupt. I don't know. We all receive communication in what appear to be different ways. The communication, the content's exactly the same. How do you take it? I don't really know. I never know when I turn this on, but it has made you think. So, mission accomplished. I mean, really. And my hope is that it has, along the way, inspired you to put these ideas into practice. Bring darkness to the light, go forth and share the light because you've accepted it, you've received it. Along the way, questions are, of course, bound to arise. I mean, really, they are. This is spirituality. It's a process of deep self inquiry, and we're doing nothing less in this course than questioning the very foundations of everything we now believe. This is a pixelated image on your screen. When you look in the mirror, this isn't, it's not who we really are, and you do know that. That's an idea that runs throughout this course, by the way. There's a reason that 20 consecutive workbook lessons are dedicated to the refrain with a rhyme scheme in English, at least, deliberately placed for our, well, practice. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Mm. Deep down, we all know that. No, we don't have to choose to accept it. No problem. No problem at all. But the offer stands to bring your questions if you've got them. This comment thread on YouTube is, in fact, the perfect place for just such a thing. So, yeah, do that if you feel called to do that. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do that. That's the prompt in the corner of your screen. Click that or hover over that, subscribe, join us. And thank you to those of you who have recently joined us. It's an international community. People are literally here from all continents. I don't know if anyone's from Antarctica or living there, but if you're there, give me a shout out. All right. Um, yeah, it's universal. This course is a universal self-study curriculum. So, being a self-study curriculum, I'm here to serve as a guide for you. So please ask questions if you have them, and you'll see several videos appearing each week. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.